Generally, excess fat holds you at risk of getting many health-related problems. You have to get weight loss plans in order to avoid these risks and also to prevent disease. What is the long-term goal? What about short-term goals you need to set in order to get there? You will have a much better chance of reaching all the goals if you can just make sure these plans that you might utilize are reasonable and sensible. Some of the guidelines given by experts for choosing the correct plan. 1. Try to be realistic. Many people's long-term plans are very ambitious, more than what has to be. Like, for example, in case you weigh around 170 pounds and the plan is to reduce to 120, although you haven't weighed that much since 16 and now nearly 45, which isn't a proper goal. The body mass index, called in short BMI, is a very good indicator to know if you have to shed some weight. The proper BMI variation range, according to certain international sources, is anywhere from 19 till 24.9. In case your BMI is anywhere from 25 to 29.9, you should consider yourself overweight. All numbers above 30 range is the obesity range. According to point of view, people need a sane weight loss plan which will correlate to the needed BMI according to your height, since this is the main factor that affects your BMI levels. 2. Set reasonable objectives. Trying a weight loss idea for just vanity's sake is mentally a little less helpful than to lose weight to enhance health. A huge step forward has been made if you decide and undertake a proper weight loss plan, which includes eating right and exercise to make you will feel much better and also to have energy to do positive things in life. 3. Try and focus on doing it, not losing it. Instead of saying that you will lose at least a pound by end of this week, it's better to say how much exercise you get done this week. That would surely make a sane plan. Do keep in thought that the weight in a span of a week isn't totally under your control, only your behavior surely is. 4. Try and build in bits. And short-term plans for weight loss shouldn't be like a pie in the sky. Which means that if you haven't exercised in a while, the best plan for the week must be based on getting to know around 3 single-mile routes to walk for the whole of the coming week. 5. Do keep up the motivation. A do-or-die attitude only ensures your failure. You must evaluate your efforts objectively and fairly. In case you don't complete some goals, let it go and move to next week. Perfect record is not needed. Self-encouragement must surely be part of the weight loss plans. If not, you might end up failing. 6. Always use measurable attempts. Telling that you will be positive in the coming weeks or that you want to get serious this week are not goals which you can measure, hence mustn't part of the weight loss plan. That is yet another reason as to why you must include exercise on the plan and also focus on it. Anyone must be able to include 3 minutes of exercise time so as to be very successful in the plan. Bottom line is that, everyone must use plans which will remain just a plan. They must put it to action only by including goals which will encourage them to succeed.